Good morning to all. Today I want to discuss about our creation. Who has created our wonderful creation? I do not know anything about him. Since my earlyhood, I am very much interested to know about our Creator. In my opinion, it except very wonderful, some energy, some force, or some uh, God, whatever may be, he must be very much beautiful, very much wonderful, very much merciful, and very much lovely than anything else of this whole universe. Today, I am not going to use a single word against anyone, and I am not also interested to say something in somebody's favor. In case of any misdeed I did in this discussion, I am solely responsible for that mistakes or misdeeds. Nobody is responsible for my this discussion. It is my own feeling and my own principles or opinion. It is very worth to mention here that neither I am a scholar, nor I am a philosopher, nor I am a, I am a pandit to make comments on our creator or on our creation. Since my childhood, I am trying to know some details about the creator and his creation, more especially about the creator. If I know about the creator, then in my opinion, I am able to know about his wonderful creation. Undoubtedly, he is very much wonderful, except a great man, no one create some great deeds, great things. So creation is so dynamic, so wonderful, so beautiful. So creator must be much above than his creation. In my life, I met many thousands of people during my lifetime, and but none of none of them are able to give me a clear picture or clear opinion with which a layman like me can able to understand about the creation and creator. Generally, I heard that God had created the whole universe. Whole universe means there are innumerable solar systems. We are living this earth, which is a very small planet of our solar system. And in universe, innumerable solar systems are there. There may be some other earth in some other solar system, or maybe in every earth like planet in each and every solar system there may be human like us, or maybe more superior in all respect they are. We know, we consider and we believe God is omniscient, God is formless, frameless, omnipresent, omnipotent. May be or may not be. Some also prefer to say one can realize the presence in God from self realization only. It is our soul. But if we're going to analyze, if we're going to think deeply, soul is neither a body organ nor a byproduct of mind and brain. If it is a byproduct of mind and brain, then what is that byproduct? It may not be soul. It may be mind bra, because mind plus brain, mind bra. Maybe. What is soul? No one has any specific answer or definition till now. Some philosophers presumably say the whole universe is made of tiny dust particles. It is very close to black hole and Big Bang theory. Another theory says darkness darkens darkness. That means darkness surrounded by darkness. But darkness cannot be a substance. Absence of light is darkness. On the other hand, if we analyze without something, nothing can be produced. To get water, we have to mix oxygen and hydrogen. Then only we will get water. If we want to carbon carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide in air, then we have to burn something. Then heat will generate, and the hydrogen and oxygen transform to carbon dioxide. Scholars prefer to say it is supreme blissful of nature, since nature is the source of all pervading energy. What is that nature? Nature does not mean nature cannot be this in common commonly what we believe. Nature means trees, rivers, human, animal kingdom, all these natures. These are tiny particles of the nature. Nature means this sky, these stars, these galaxies, everything these are inclusive of the nature. So our common understanding of nature is so narrow which cannot create a big universe. Big universe means where thousands and thousands solar system where maybe lot of other animals and lives maybe they are maybe very superior to us. even Even nobody knows that in some planets of some solar system, monkey can talk like us, or animal has some language. Yes, still animal have languages, but we we human being are not yet capable to understand the language of other living things. Some also says it is beyond analysis, beyond imagination. It is natural process of evolution like soil, water, air, heat, and ether. If we say the soil means it is disintegrated rock particles, then question is arises where from rock is coming. Water is compound of oxygen and hydrogen. Then where from oxygen and hydrogen coming? Air, it is also oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, some gases where it is originated. Heat, ether also where it is originated. This statement perhaps opposite form of omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent, formless, formless, all virtues of God. Philosopher says all creature must have to return everything to the nature, that is soil, water, fire, air, and ether. All of us, from small plant to human being, which are taking from this nature, should return to the nature. So nature is created naturally and by nature itself. This is this statement. It is not my own statement. I get it from some books or some references like that. It is it's just nature created nature naturally by nature. It is it looks like accidentally. In a court case, in a court case, a diver was asked by a magistrate, why you made the accident? This diver's lawyer replied, accident, accidents, accidentally. So this nature is created by nature, it is naturally. It also same ideology of darkness surrounded by darkness surrounded darkness. Most of my beloved friends may think that I am an atheist. No, my dear friends, I am a sincere God loving man, but I am not God fearing man. There is a two types of people in each and all faith and belief. One one type is God loving, other type is God fearing. Generally, God fearing people is very good numbers than the God loving people. More often, I saw a big queue in front of temple or a dargah or any other spiritual places are people waiting with empty stomach till afternoon 3 4 p.m. to get prasad. In more cases, more than half of the devotee or visitor asking from asking something from God, presume the deity as a supreme power. That means as God. If 100 people are there, they have 10,000 or more demands. People are I am saying the word God here, going to near the God to ask something. They have some need, they want to fulfill the need, fulfill all needs, and that should be by the hand of God. Each and every has some needs or demand, and each and every demands can easily resolved by man only. Demands are very small demands. You do not find big demands. Their demands are so small, one man can easily do that work. He demands a beautiful house. Say, God has sanctioned him a beautiful house. How many years he will be living there? After his death, house is useless for him. He will be not here. After his death, he will be where he will be going or where he will be living, and we no one know. So these are very small needs that can be done by himself. Why you are going to disturb the God? Deity, I am in place of deity or in place of cross or in place of dargah, any whatever may be, for small needs and demand, people are visiting there. Why? Some demands like that. My son, my daughter, that means my kids should be standard uh, position in 12 standard examination. Should be preferably he should be number one of the list. It cannot be a prayer, never be. It is simply begging from God or from other God, deity, is same. Why man should beg from others? Hard work is everybody's birthright. If a student doing his work hard, his results will be definitely good one. He may not be number one position after passing class 12. He will be joining some other, one may be IAS, ICS, one may be IPS, one may be IFS. Then why, what position he is required? He's 12, he was number one position. But if he became a ordinary rickshaw puller, then what his certificate shall not feed up, shall not work at all. So hard one must go for hard works. It is a birthright. God cannot cut it up. The Creator has no rights to cut it. In in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Jugiras Sri Krishna he told to work it is our right, but we should not be sure that we will be getting good fruits. Karminadhikarastu ma phalo kadasit. We have right to work. Further, another is Zigga Bhugga Bhukundara, fittest can survive. A beggar cannot survive. Fittest can survive. Beggar has no right to choose. Beggar cannot choose anything. A morning, one beggar, if a beggar is coming to your residence, in front of your residence, then to your choice only you will be giving something. Of course, in some villages in our remote area, in my birthplace, beggars when beggars will come, beggars will visit our place. My mother always. We have three mothers. We are joint families. Till now we are joint family. In joint families we are having three mothers. One my own mother, other is elder mother, other is auntie, uncle wives. So he is auntie. We are having three mothers. One of the mothers came out to give him fruit or some money because beggars are coming. They are bosu, one kind of dev, means Lord, one kind of Lord. They are bosu. If he is not happy, he will he will become angry and he can destroy everything. So to to keep him happy, to avoid his angry, beggars are always give something. As capable, give something. Some fruit or some rice or some wheat, whatever it may be, always they are getting because it is they are belonging to Bosu. They have they are very cruel and they have tendency of creating disturbance in the family. Knowing all these things, people are wasting time for useless begging. One should not go to beg. One of my friend once asked me whether I am visiting to any temple or not. I replied, I am a regular I am weekly visitor. Weekly means Sunday and holidays. I am visiting. That not same places, but I am visiting sometime to a dargah, sometime to a church, or sometime to a temple, sometime to a gurudwar, Sunday gurudwar, where very sweet dishes are available, and they feed up how much one can. Even earlier, uh, Gurudwar was very close to my houses. In there, earlier, when we keep our shoes out, someone sit there and clean our shoes, polish our shoes so nicely and neatly. Very, um, very good. Feeling like I am a very visiting this Gurudwar, I am doing a good job. And where I want to go, I am going there. But not for begging. Not a single day I am begging to any god of any faith or belief or any deity or anything else. I never beg anything because I have an ego. I am human. I I can do what I need. So that is my ego. Ego is essential to survive, not doing harm. Ego does not mean that ego means doing harm only, but the ego is also a capital for confidence. Without ego, no one can be confident. One should have ego angry both. Then he will be confident. Otherwise, he shall be he shall be kicking out of the life struggle and a life battle. I also told him, I have more strength than any god. I shall never beg for my death even. Death is absolute truth of our life. God should have to come to me for my death. Because people, some people at some age, they prefer death because they feel incomfortable in their life. They feel inconfident. Feel they are doing crime to his nearest and dearest one, so they want to die. And they started to keep the name of God in lips. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Vishnu, Om Vishnu Vasudevaya Namah, Om Hare Namah. This type of utterings they are making always because they want more comfortable life in after death. That means what we call Jannat, Jorg, heaven. They want small place there, Jannat, Jorg, heaven. They want to live there. That small place, give me small place there. He will be going living there. So what is the difference after anybody's death where he is? What is the difference? That means there is no life. So what is the difference? Whether he is living in heaven or in deep ocean or as a tree. What is the difference? There is nothing different at all. God is, I told him, God, God is my good beloved friends. And all ladies dog, God, God is. They are my beloved girlfriend. Mostly when I am visiting some holy places, as I told earlier, God or Goddess, whatever it may be, whether it is Allah or it is Guru Granth Sahib or it is cross or church, we are using some symbol. Symbols mean in all, each and all faith there are some symbols. Islam, they do not have idol for worship, but their symbol is there. One mazar is there, one mosque is there. So they are going there, pray there. But I am going to advise them. I advise God. You do not believe these people. You do not take them. Take them much liberty to ask everything, all and everything. Ask them to work. I advise God. Please take food on time and minimum 7 hours sleep is essential. Do not take seriously of the people's demand or need or begging. I also advise them initially the people will be crying. After some time they shall be tired and after some time they shall forget. Please do not encourage this type of cryings and do not take so much of loading. Why? They have full sufficient. One hand is sufficient. Creator has given us two hands. One eye is sufficient. Creator has given two eyes. One ear is sufficient. Creator has given 2 ears. So everything built in spheres. Creator has made everyone from a tiny ant to dinosaurs. Of course, dinosaurs are now not available in our planet. Everything they have well sufficient and built-in spare parts given by the Creator. So, further, what we need? So, I advise my beloved God, you do not encourage all these people for begging. If you today you give something, next day he will be coming with another demand. So let them cry for some time. After that they will be tired and sometime later they shall forget all the things and they stop coming for begging. So I advise them not to show any sympathy for this begging procedure. They live peacefully, and God should live peacefully. No, Creator has so many problems. Whole universe He has to look after, and for the Lady God, that means Goddess, I am always advising them to all of them to take special care of health and appropriate care to maintain the beauty, since beauty is the precious ornaments of ladies. Please do some asan, yoga to keep body fit. These are my prayer. Gadji, bye, take care. I never ask anything from God. I have visited many places like temple, mosques, dargahs, churches, dharamsala, holy places, pilgrim places, ashram, where I is surprised to note that people of all faith and belief prefer to claim their deity as supreme and creator. If we visit Badrinath, Kedarnath, the people there, they said he has created us. If we visit some dargah or some holy places, they will be saying that he is looking after from the heaven. Each and all people of all faith, they are claiming their deity or any symbol as supreme and only creator. I have no comments on worship of any deity or anything. Neither I am against of using the word God, nor deity, terming deity as supreme God. I have no comments on that. I am not against anything. God refers to greatest achievement in life. We are terming Tendulkar as the god of cricket, Tanjing as a god of hill, Jim Corbett as god of gun, and so on. So many we have. Now people are started to calling goddess Lata Mangeshkar. Yes, he should be, that should be aided during long back. Why people are, after her death, they are using this word, I do not know. That word, goddess word, shall be aided long back. Worship of any deity cannot be specific faith or belief. A Hindu also free to worship Durga, or in Islam can also worship Vishnu or Shiv, and so on. There is no bindings. Because you see, Creator had created only two sections, male and female, in human, in animal, in plants, even in water bodies. There are some male rivers, there are some female river. Padma, it is a female river. Brahmaputra, Putra means son. This is male river. India, Indian Ocean, India, it is a female ocean. Prashant, Pacific Ocean, Prashant, it is a male ocean. So, creator that two section only created male and a female. All other factions are made by human only. I am going to point out, you see, before Prophet Muhammad, there was no Islam. Before Christ, there was no Christian. Before Vyasdev, there was neither Lord Shiv, nor Brahma, nor Vishnu, and so on. So, these are all these prophets or guru or asajjo, whatever it may be, they are They are giving us some wonderful and beautiful path of living. It is a noble way of living in society with love and happiness. No faith or belief is against any other faith or belief. One is opposite side of the same coin. In in movies, especially especially the South Indian movie, the or Hindi movie. In this movie, hero is doing little at that too at last. But the villain, he is doing lot of blasting, lot of dreaded works in his childhood to up to middle age. And hero is coming in action at the last end of the picture. But hero is, everybody is saying the hero is very good action. Whereas villain is, if a villain is sitting idle, there is no credit of hero. In Mahabharata, if Duryodhan was not doing well, then there is no use of Arjun or Sri Krishna. They they are not required at all if Arjuna is doing good thing. So Duryodhan doing bad thing, so Arjun is became hero for all. Like that. All are same. No faith or belief is against any other faith or belief. All are same. One is opposite side of the same coin. These are simply evolution. Let us consider a simple example. In earlier days, people were tree leaves. At some later, people wear animal skin. Later, they used to some metallic sheet, chiefly copper, and thereafter some cloths. And now three-quarter, half-quarter, and so on. It is the progress of civilization. It is the progress of g- growing up. If till now, if we are using animal skin, then there will be no evolution. We are remain same. So it is evolution. Evolution is a process which growing itself. Nobody need to make anything new. Automatically it will be going up. It is the process. You can say it naturally or artificially, whatever it may be, but nobody will remain at the same position, same level, like you and me. Once upon a time we were toddler. Now we are old. After some time we will be no more, like a tree. At this early stage, small tree, then give some fruits, then later on trees will be vanished from our earth. So this is the evolution, this is the process. It is not sin. Some people consider these dresses are not good. There should be minimum decorum. If you want to maintain the decorum, you please. Nobody will nobody will say no. Nobody will coming to stop you. It is up to you. But it is not sin. Sin is our mental byproduct because of conflict between mind and peripheral circumstances. If sin, otherwise we cannot say sin. When there will be conflict between mind and peripheral circumstances, then it became sin. We are all sinner. We are no one is sinner. If we see, we are all sinner. And no one, but if we see otherwise, there is no existence of sin in this society, in this earth. We are living, we are living on depending others. We should not take permission from a tree to puff up a leaf, puff up a flower. To get a mango, we never took permission from the tree. If we go for if we go for taking permission, when the tree shall grant the permission and when shall I get the tree, the mango? So this we are depending on mango, we are depending on some food, we are depending on each other. Everyone is depending on others. No one is self-sufficient. I cannot produce mango. I am not self-sufficient. For I have to depend on a tree for mango. I cannot create mango or banana. I am dependent for mango or banana on a tree. So these are not sin. Otherwise, regarding the peripheral circumstances, for me it may be a good, for you it may be bad. I will give you one example. In some society, taking scotch with all family members is common. In some societies, it is very bad. They do not know what is father and what is seniors and what is this is very bad in some society. In some societies, sons should not take drinks with parents. But alternatively, in some society, parents are waiting for the arrival of son or daughter for the drinks because it is time is quite high. It is periphery. For this reason, I am always saying one who thinks twice before doing anything, he cannot do anything of his own choice. Some says, वो तो दो बार सोचना जरूरी है, otherwise taking decision on rapid, it may create problem. Yes, maybe. But if you want to do something from your own choice, you should not care for the periphery. Rabindranath Tagore, he said, কেউ যদি সাথ দেই না একলা চলো That means if nobody will give you company, go alone. All are same specific symbol of peace and happiness. Some may see whole universe in whom, or some may find truth of life in Guru Granth Sahib, or some may see the pleasing beauty of Creator in Mazar. Some may find pleasure of the whole universe by sitting before a cross, or so on. What is the difference? We are getting same thing. We are getting pleasure. We are getting peace. So nobody is giving this peace and happiness on market. So one should take from others. If sitting before a Guru Granth Sahib is pleasure for him, what is other loss? It is nobody's loss. So we are thinking the what is truth? Anybody can be pleased and blissful. All these are noble way of living to become contented. I hope no one has any difference with me. In some faith, they are preaching for truth. Again, in some faith or belief, they are praying for care and share. Some again says love is the highest goal of life. But no faith or belief suggested that hate others. Never, no faith, no belief of this small art propagate to hurt others. Be in lie. You must have enmity between others. No faith in this small art, never suggested, never recommended to hurt, to lie, to enmity for evil doing. No faith recommend these things. All faith says truth is the highest God. Love is the supreme power to win the war. Care and share is the form of God. These are the teachings of faith. Of course, something is good for me, which may be worst for others. In most faith, animal sacrifice animal sacrifice is good for specific purposes. In some faith, it is a sin. But one should not forget that the sum total of good and bad is always constant. No one sends the sum total of good and bad. The sum total of good and bad is always constant. The Hindu faith is based on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, universal brotherhood. Its limbs are swaha, feeding deeps, shraddha, respect to all. From the shraddha word shraddha is coming out. So shraddha means when our father, mother expired, then we are offering some rituals which is termed as Shraddha. That means we are offering respect. We are offering respect to all other great men like Bapuji, Mahatma Gandhi, Bapuji. We are always respecting him, especially 2nd October. All the great men are respected all over the world, not only India, all over the world. I am not saying that Mahatma Gandhi was respected by all over the world, but in their country, in other country, Prophet Muhammad also respected everywhere. Guru Gobind Singh also respected. All the great men are respected duly as a token of our sincere love, uh, as a token of gratefulness. We are giving respect to all the great peoples. These are great people, great men, great hero. And Nama. Nama means salutation. However, the word Devo does not mean that our deity or 33 crores devs in we have 33 crores dev. That means 33 we are multiplied by different name and fame, different name and fame, the 33 to 33 crores. There are two types of God, two types of devas. Aceton, that is unconscious. Those are unconscious God, devs, and conceton dev, that is conscious dev. This aceton devs includes 8 bosu, which is normally termed Ashtabosu. Very angry. These devs are Ashtabosu, they 18s are very ferocious. Tathasto, you will be finished. 11 Rudra, 12 Aditya, Prajapati and Indra. This, this total of these Osetan devs are 33. While while the Satan devs, they are 5. Mother, father, Asajyo, Ma, Pita, Asajyo, Otiti, wife and husband. For wife, husband is Dev, and for husband, wife is Dev. That means this, what is Otiti? Otiti is in Sanskrit, no Tithi. Tithi means we have 15 Tithis. Akadak, Dwadak, Pratipad, Ditya, Titiya, from 1 to 15. 15 means 15 Tithi is either Purnima or Purnima means full moon night, and Amavasya, which is black moon night. This 15 TT. No TT. OTT. That's it. Without any day, time, occasion, without knowing anything, without inviting him, he is coming. He is OTT. He is one day. There are OTT means guest too. Guest. There are few different types of guest. One is one is Abhyagata. In Sanskrit it is Abhyagata. For welcoming him. He was invited to welcoming him. Another is Nimantrita. Invited, specially invited for fooding, for some breakfast or dinner or lunch, whatever it may be. He is specially invited. Nimantrita. And Otiti. Otiti means this, not Otiti. Otiti means this is Nimantrita Otiti. This Otiti is not Tithi, but those are Nimantrita, invited. Abhyagata, Nimantrita, and Otiti. Without invited, but invited Otiti. So, chief guest, respected guest, honorable guest. In English, there are few separate names are there. Chief guest, invited guest, respected guest, and guest. But in Sanskrit, there is no specific difference, only three guests. And it is no tithi without invitation, without any occasion. This is a great ideology of our earlier Sikhs and rishis. This father, mother, teacher, Atithi, wife, and husband. These are great ideology to maintain our society well disciplined and in right direction for maintain the society and way of living. There was an old story. A child asked his father, Pitaji, Brahma kya hai? What is Brahma? Brahma means what we call creator, what we call God, what we call our own soul, whatever it may be. What is Brahma? Father replied, Anna, food. After hearing the answer from his father, uh, he started good fooding, eating good food, drinking good things, fruit juice, milk, and so on. After few years back, this child understand that food never be a Brahma. There are something because I am searching Brahma, so I am eating food. These animals, they are also eating food, but they are not searching Brahma. So this food cannot be Brahma. It is Brahma is different. After some time, he again asked his father, what is Brahma? उनका पिताजी का थोड़ा smile आ गया थोड़ा smilingly his father replied pran Brahma. That means life is Brahma. The boy was very happy. He finds the Brahma. But few years later, the child again asked his father, "What is Brahma?" Father replied, "Mon, that is mind. Mind is Brahma." The child, with full concentration of mind, he did his regular activities and he is doing well. Unfortunately, after a year later, he asked his father. Father casually replied, Gyan Brahma. Gyan means knowledge. This child was happy. He started reading Veds, Puran, Upanishad, all ancient scriptures, etc., and became a renowned learned enough. Yet he was not at all satisfied and he started to think. Finally, he asked his father the same question, "What is Brahma?" The father replied, "Anand, blissful and contented is Brahma." Hearing this, his face appears like bright moon with happiness and joy. Do you carefully observe? In Hindu philosophy, all pictures of deities' faces are generally covered by a moon. That means little bright, face is little bright with some white cover, like a moon is behind his head. Behind his face, moon is there. So it is the symbol of blissful and contented. So when one can be blissful, one can be contented, he is with God and with Creator. The summary of this story. This child few years later, asked his father, Gurudev, with very politely, Reverend Gurudev, why you did not told me the sacred truth at the first answer? Father replied, there are stages of knowledges. These stages are Gyata, Agyata, and Agyo. Gyata, you know something, I know something. Agyata, you do not know, but if you try, you can know. I do not know, if I try, I can know. Agya, it is impossible to know, but possible for realization with inner feelings only. It is Sat Sidanand, Sat Sit Anand, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Existence, knowledge, and blissful. Truth exists. Shivam is knowledge. Sundar is blissful. Anand. Truth is one. Akam sadvidya vipra bahuda vadanti. In our scriptures, it is described as Ekam Sadvidya Bahu Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. In some books, the word Vipra is not there. Ekam Sadvidya Bahuda Vadanti. But in some books, ancient scriptures, Ekam Sadvidya Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Vipra means the scholars people. The truth is one. Wise man named in different names and fames. Adi Shankaracharya says, Ekam Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya. In Shankaracharya's opinion, only Brahma is truth. Rest is Mithya. That means truth is, existence is truth. My body is truth for today. My life is truth for today. So long I am here, I means I am. After my death, I shall not be there. It is truth. So long I am here, I am exist. After me, there will be no existence of me. Existence means I am occupying some space. When I will be not in this earth, I have no necessity of occupying any space. Unless and until I am occupying some space, that is the existence. It is occupying space is existence. Otherwise, otherwise I have nothing else. The truth rest, truth only rest, exist, rest are temporary. Rest, everything vanish. What I feel, who can created this so beautiful creation, wonderful and loving creation, he must surely be enough, much more beautiful and wonderful, more loving and more beautiful and loving. I think no one can imagine his beautiful, his loving face. No one can imagine, no painter, no artisan can even think of making a sketch of the Creator in a lifetime. Perhaps for this reason only, no one can say anything about the Creator which cannot be accepted blindly. In my opinion, the mixture of truth, love, pity, sacrifice, and mercy is life. And the compound of truth, love, pity, sacrifice, and mercy is God, is Creator. So, the, for making a compound, chemical compound, in a mechanical mixture is mechanical mix. In mechanical mixture, one can take out truth and one can take out love totally separately. But when it will be compound, truth cannot be take out from that. After becoming compound, chemical compound, it will be its name shall be changed to Creator or God or Allah or God, whatever it may be. From there, no one can take out truth. Love separately is the compound of truth, love and love, pity and sacrifice and mercy is God, who has created the whole beautiful universe, so lovely universe with so many facilities like beautiful blue sky, with twinkle stars at night, cool breeze, moonlight night, all and everything are so beautiful and wonderful, which no one can describe. The creation is supreme and self sufficient. Then think about the Creator. He is supreme in all respect. He is greatest of all God. I do salute you, Godji. Godji, however, I request you not to show sympathy to the people's crying. Someone crying, let them settle themselves. They are able to do everything. Only, please, please take care of your health and rest. Thanks you all, my dear friends. Please be happy. Please be healthy. Please be blissful and contented. I look forward for your long contented life and blissful health, health